What's up YouTube, Kazuku back on a G.I. Joe review. I'm very happy to finally get heavy duty, a heavy duty that deserves to be called heavy duty, not the one that we got from Rise of Cobra and Stiletto. Let's take a look at back the packaging. Here we got heavy duty, here we got Stiletto, and something you should notice that on the 2-pack of heavy duty and Stiletto we got a Kung Fu grip, which on other figures like Duke and Tombstone or the Cobra Viper and the Iron Grenadier or Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, they didn't give you this, only on this version of heavy duty, the heavy conflict. Now it's interesting also that here we get to see some changes. At the back of the card you get to see in the G.I. Joe 50th Anniversary Part 3, they're giving you each character's drawing or animation, you want to call it, which is very cool, because here in this side you used to have General Hawk, Leatherneck, and Beachhead. On the side of heavy duty you used to have Flint, Lady J, and Snake Eyes. Now I like this change, I really like it, I'm very impressed. I wish they did this before. And also there's something you should notice, that the 50th anniversary is gone from here. Yeah. Might also do at the same time in my video about Tunnel Rat, the Renegade one. Now I did do a quick video when I got him along Bomb Strike, but I never did his review why I like this figure. Now some people hated this figure, some loved it. Yeah. Now we did get 2 versions of Tunnel Rat from the modern era, but the one I'm really interested in getting, maybe it's along with Monkey Wrench, because I want to complete my Dreadnoughts. The only 2 missing Dreadnoughts are Buzzer from the original Dreadnoughts. Anyway, I'm gonna unbox these figures and when I get back to you soon. So this is unboxed from their respective boxes. Let's start with Tunnel Rat. Now this Tunnel Rat, some people didn't like it, some people loved it. I wasn't a big fan of the 25th anniversary that came with Storm Shadow, the one from the Resolute. I wasn't also a fan the one that came with Monkey Rat. Why do I like this version of Tunnel Rat? Because in Renegades I came to actually love Tunnel Rat more. Although that he started in, I don't know much of the comics, I only know him from the movies, which he often was teamed up with the big guys, the African American guys like Big Lob, like Heavy Duty, like Roadblock. But in the 80s movies he wasn't like that major character. He was seen in Training with Big Lob, he was seen at the end of the movie, like briefly. But when he was introduced in the Spy Troops and Venom vs. Valor era, here you saw him in the movie. He had so much storyline, which I kind of came to start like this character. But what I really like this character is that when he appeared alongside Heavy Duty, where he shared a big bond of friendship in Sigma 6. So I'm gonna leave you with a small clip, you can watch it and we'll go back later.
Whoa, man! I need a break!
How can you be tired already? You started helping me only 2 minutes ago, Tunnel Rat!
I have to save my energy! You never know when Cobra could launch an attack.
Duke's chasing Cobra up at the North Pole. Now stop making excuses and start lugging in the rest of our gear!
It isn't fair! Nobody told me I'd have to work when I joined this outfit. Do we really need all this equipment?
Why don't you give your mouth a rest and let the rest of your body get some exercise?
Hey, aren't you even gonna help me?
Sorry, I have to save my energy in case there's a Cobra attack.
That's what I'm telling you. They could be out there right now.
So we're back after the small clip. Let's start with the weapons. He comes with the small white cutters that first appeared with Firefly from the comic pack version that comes with Storm Shadow. He comes with a frying pan, which you can cook your G.I. Joe meal, and he also has a peg hole here, which if you have this, that originally came, both of them came originally with Snow Job, Pursuit of Cobra, or the 50th anniversary. There's also a small button here. Now it's been counted as a small cooking oven, or you want to call it where you can cook your meal, or a small light. When you pegged it, you can actually peg them like this together and put them, like, for example, if you're having your G.I. Joe to have a meal, or you're taking a picture of them like they're sitting around this and waiting for their meal to be cooked, why not He does come with a shovel. He does come with a small flashlight. He does come with a small pistol. With a small cell phone. And the small rover, the small mine detector, Wally, whatever you want to call him, it's up to you. Now, there's something I want to say here. If you have a laptop that originally came, I think, with Breaker or Sergeant Stone or CoverGirl, I don't know, but I know that Sergeant Stone and Breaker have this launcher. So if you have one of these characters in your toy, like the Sailor, because I know Sergeant Stone have it, you can actually use this antenna and peg the laptop like this. So like you're giving your G.I. Joe a command that he can fire the missile. I'll get it later. Anyway, you saw that was shot. So it depends. If you have that figure, it can work for you. You'll use it for your customization on figures. It's all depending on you. He also comes with his regular rifle that has a tripod in here, which you can actually stand it like this. As for articulation, he does have the tunnel rat here. He does have elbows, left, upside and down, left and right. Wrist movement, left and right, doesn't have down and up. His head isn't on a bone joint due to the scarf, but it's removable. He has a removable backpack. His legs are double knees, as you can look. He does have ankle rotation left and right. Now his legs doesn't go a lot upside and down due to the pants hindering a bit of the movement. He has body movement easily. His legs for me can stand easily. Now some people complain that this figure isn't perfect. As for the head sculpt, I don't mind if it's not the version of Larry Hama. I don't mind at all. For me, it's a perfect figure. I don't mind even if it doesn't look cartoon accurate. It's a tunnel rat, mishmash of all the tunnel rat we got, and this is my definitive tunnel rat. Yeah. So now for let's start with Stiletto. Before that, Heavy Duty is the figure that I might talk a bit longer for him. She does come with a small rifle that has a silencer. She does come with two dual swords there, which are removable. She does share the body of two characters, the one that we got, Agent Helix. Now I don't have an Agent Helix to compare it. She does have the hands of Lady J, the one from the 25th anniversary 6-pack that comes with General Hawk, Shipwreck, Snake Eyes, and Flint, I think, or the 50th anniversary Lady J. Now, I've seen some reviewers hating the figure, some love the figure. For me, my only complaint about the figure is actually her head. Now, her head was supposed to have a little bit of lipstick, which I wish they added. I like also the eye, as you can see here, the normal eye and the scarred eye. Very great. Now her scarf doesn't go all the way down, which kinda is bugging to some reviewers. Now if you take the scarf, and let's put it without the scarf, you can see her head is nicely done, the white stripes on her head. Now I've seen some people saying that it's actually a giraffe head, but I don't see it that so much of a giraffe head. As for articulation, she does come with her regular G.I. Joe stance, Stiletto. She does have double knees. She does have ankle rotation left and right, upside and down. She double movements, upside and down, left and right. Shoulder movements, same thing. Wrist movements, only left and right. Her head is on a ball joint if you remove the scarf. She does come with the rifle that we got from the Pursuit of Cobra Trooper, and the 50th anniversary that comes with Beachhead and the Cobra Viper officer. She does come with 2 small knives. And she does come with a small rifle. Now, as for Stiletto, which did she appeared? Now, she first appeared in a special comic where she was rescued by Cobra Commander after some Cobras scarred her and she wanted to take her revenge on them, I think. Anyway, I left you the screenshot. If you can see this comic, go read it. I also left you a link below, which you can also read about her character. Now, she does, in her podcast, she does mention that she defected to G.I. Joe along with Mercer, which that is Mercer in case you don't have him. Mercer is the one of the Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders or the Renegades. Sergeant Slaughter that comes with Red Dog, Taurus, / Bull, depending on what you want to call him these days. Anyway, we'll get back after these breaks with Heavy Duty.
This is Heavy Duty. G.I. Joe will be right back. A real American hero.
So we're back with Heavy Duty. Now, Heavy Duty is a figure that I'm very happy to finally get. Now, I'm kind of happy that they didn't give us another version of Roadblock from the big guys. I'm very impressed because in the first part of the 50th anniversary, we got Leatherneck. In the second part, we got Gung Ho, and now we're getting Heavy Duty. Now, Heavy Duty does share the body of the Rock Roadblock version from the Retaliation era. Yeah, as you can look. I also like very much the head sculpt. As you can look, it's very nice done. Even behind it, you can see actually the bandana. I really like this design. Now, the original toy, as you can see, there's a small screenshot next to it, used to have a baseball cap backward. Here they went with the bandana, which was originally started part of the G.I. Joe vs. Cobra line with the 2 movies that we got to see them in his toys, in the Spy Troops movie and the Venom vs. Valor and the Sigma 6. Here's a quick look at Heavy Duty. As you can look how it's very done. Heavy Duty. As you can see here, we have Heavy Duty, we have Scarlet, we have Tunnel Rat, we have Duke and Snake Eyes down there. Anyway, get back to the figure. So I'm really loving this version of Heavy Duty. I have nothing to say. Now, I only think that Heavy Duty was gonna make a cut to the FS figures eventually, but I was kind of surprised that Hasbro finally gave us the Heavy Duty that fans wanted to get. For me, it's the Heavy Duty. Now, he does have tattoo changes, which we're gonna talk later, comparing them to the other figures. He does come with a removable gun. He does come with a removable knife. He does come with a small rifle that has a removable clip. You can see that removable clip. He does come with this version of machine gun that originally it was first appeared in the 25th anniversary Roadblock 5-pack or single carded. This is a quick comparison to it. See how similar they are. Now, Roadblock used to have a backpack with it, so this is a quick comparison to the one that we got from Leatherneck. See how big it is. This is the quick comparison with the Heavy Duty, which you have Heavy Duty that comes from the Rise of Cobra. Yeah. We also have the small machine gun that I think first appeared in the Resolute set. Yeah. And let's bring the other heavy duty for a quick comparison. As you can look to the figure, you actually can say something. Now, this version of Rise of Cobra was made by the character Adewale Akaino Abaji, which I used to like this version. But when I first saw this version of heavy duty, I was finally happy to get the heavy duty that fans wanted to get. Now, a quick comparison with his tattoo. As you can see, he has some sort of a tribunal here tattoo. Here, his tattoo is like no Cobra allowed version. As you can look at even at his health scope. He kinda have some sort of a beard, which I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So, like this I would say, heavy duty, not heavy duty. Heavy duty, not heavy duty. Heavy duty, not heavy duty. Anyway, let's take that figure outside and look. So, if I always like roadblock and heavy duty, the big guys like Leatherneck, like Gung Ho, like if you want to say repeater. Now, there's something I want to talk about the version of heavy duty. Now, heavy duty, his original name back in the 90s, he was named as Lamont A. Morris, which his original name was used from the 90s till the 2004 era. So that's counting that the 90s Dick series where he first appeared, and the Injustice and the Cobra Way, General Confusion, and That's Entertainment in Season 1. And in Season 2, Message from the Deep. So, and his original name did continue till the Sigma 6 era. After the Sigma 6 era, Heavy Duty original name was changed to Herschel Dalton, which when the movie of Rise of Cobra came, as I said. So, afterward, when he reappeared, and G.I. Joe Renegades, I think in episode 23, I left you the name, you can see it. You would see that they kept, even in this episode, that he was actually Roadblock's cousin. Now, Roadblock's cousin was first mentioned in Spy Troops when Heavy Duty was cooking a meal for the Joes. And Scarlett mentioned that it's good that you have the same qualities of your cousin. Yeah. So, as for Heavy Duty, his articulation, we can take a look that he has this ankle rock rotation, which is great for big guys like this. He has the double knees. He has the shoulders movements, right and left. He have the shoulders left and right. He has this elbows here. He has wrist movements left and right, upside and down. Same goes for this arm. Yeah. So his head isn't on a ball joint because it's the neck it's too tight, so no problem. Now, for quick comparison between him and Leatherneck and Gung Ho. Now, if you see Heavy Duty and Leatherneck, they have the same size. As for him and Gung Ho, he's a bit shorter. Gung Ho is a bit shorter from the two of here, which it's no problem. So now for the finally, let's go to the file cards. Starting with Tunnel Rat, we have Tunnel Rat, Infiltrator, Grade, First Class, Private, Birthplace, Brooklyn, New York, Combat Gear, Revolver, Robotic Diffuser Device, the one I call it Rover, Wally, whatever you want to call it, with Controller, the computer, Phone, shovel, survival pack, the backpack, and the survival gear, the white cutters. As you can look here, we have Ripcord, Scarlet, Tunnel Rat, Storm Shadow. As we can see, Cobra Trooper, Iron Grenadier, Cobra Commander, and this is a small quick look to his file card. Yeah. As for the respective file card, we have the heavy duty. This is the other versions that I don't read. I only read French and English, so let's start with Stiletto. File name, Kawagno Peihun. Kawagno Peihun. Primary military, covert operation, secondary infantry, birthplace, Wuhan, Thailand, grade E5. She mentioned that she defected with Mercer. I showed you the figure of Mercer. This is heavy duty. Herschel Dalton, the one they used from the Rise of Cobra till Renegades. Primary military laser weapon system operator. Secondary indirect fire and infantryman. Birthplace Saint-Charles, Illinois. Now here they don't mention about his cooking skill, but they do mention that he loved to use guitar in his spare time. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked my review. Now, as a final grade I will give to those figures, Tunnel Rat, no question of it. It's your opinion. You may hate the figure, you may love the figure. Me, I will give it a 10. Heavy Duty, I will give it 10. As for Stiletto, well, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Anyway, this is Kaizuku. Thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel.